I'm Barry Tramel, and I just got back from Kansas City, home of the Big 12 Officiating Clinic, and I have a newfound appreciation for the guys who officiate college football.
I'm Damon Fontenot. I wasn't at that clinic. I've got one word for officiating: robots. Welcome to Press Row from Pubco Studios. Barry, I don't know much about this clinic you went to. Tell me about what so enlightened you on officiating.
Well, I saw how diligent these guys are at perfecting their craft. When they undergo 2-3 days in a row of preparation and talking about their various crafts and techniques and rule changes and everything else. These guys put in a lot of time in the off season to talk about what they do and how they can do it better. I was very impressed with the preparation. I was very impressed with the accountability, with the way that officials are graded and the way that officials are monitored and supervised. I think it speaks very well for the college game. I actually think college football officiating has been pretty good in recent years, and I think it's going to be even better with the current administration doing what it's doing.
Well, like I said, if you want to make officials perfect, you've got to start using robots. Because we've already got instant replay. We want everything by the 10th of a second. When we stop it, when the ball goes through the hoop, it's got to be that very 10th of a second. There's no more human error. There's no more room for human error. So I mean, if you want to make this right, robots can do all of that. They can have they need instant replay because they'll be right the first time. They can just shoot little lasers down the sidelines. They'll know if someone goes out of bounds, if the ball hits there. Any of that, robots can solve. And I say that is the future of officiating.
I actually think maybe robots might be the future of press row before they're the future of officiating. But no, that's a silly idea, and I don't know. I mean, it's kooky. The college football officials have done a very good job. I think the game is very difficult to officiate, no doubt about it. Human error will always be a part of it, and frankly, we're not going to get rid of that. Even if we came up with more and more technology to help. They've adopted instant replay. They've taken measures to try to get everything as equal and fair as possible. But these guys, in their own way, make every attempt to get things right. Here's one example. I sat in the head linesman and line judge meeting, and in that meeting, in the three conferences that were represented, Big 12, Southland, Mountain West, 313 incorrect calls or missed calls were made by the head linesman and line judge last season. 313. When you figured out, that's 1 to 2 a game. When you count per man, that's less than 1 a game bad call or missed call by the officials. And I think that's a pretty good. Ratio. These guys do an excellent job. They sometimes ace a game. If they miss one, they don't miss much more. These guys do a very good job, and you can see why when you spend time with them looking at their preparation.
Well, I agree. Seriously, it's a really difficult job, and they are students of the game, and they do a really good job for the most part. When they make a mistake, that's when it gets blown out of proportion. Everyone knows it, but when they do their job right, that's when no one notices. All right, well, that's going to do it for Press Row. For more on officiating and maybe robots, stay tuned to News OK and, of course, the Oklahoman.